Port Adelaide travelled to Unley Oval, knowing their finals equation was the formidable task of beating second-place Sturt and hoping South Adelaide beat Glenelg. The double blues started slowly, the Magpies made a contest and honours were even at quarter time. Sturt's inaccurate kicking for goal kept their lead to just 18 points at half-time, and two timely goals at the end of the third quarter stretched their lead to 32 points, and the victory was effectively out of the Magpies' reach. For the double blues, Harley Montgomery really was in a class of his own. After playing the first two Under-18 games of the season, Harley progressed up the ranks of state Under-18s, reserves and then league. Playing as a ruck rover and changing across half-back with his former Echunga teammate Sam Magor, Montgomery racked up 34 possessions, 9 clearances, 6 inside 50s and a goal. Brad Hartman continues his superlative form, playing at full forward and in the centre. 25 disposals, 7 marks and 5 goals is a good day at the office. Jake Atkinson returned from the reserves and put in another lion-hearted performance. 18 disposals, 7 marks, 31 hit-outs, 7 clearances and 2 goals. For the Magpies, Jake Johansson was a standout in the midfield, amassing 36 possessions, 13 clearances, 8 inside 50s and a goal. Tom Corcoran, a young lad from Port District, started across half-back and then moved into the midfield. He was hard at the ball and at the contest, collecting 22 disposals, 5 marks and 3 clearances. The double blues blew away the Magpies in a 9-0 final term to run out convincing winners by a margin of 87 points. Glenelg made the trip down to Noarlunga to take on South Adelaide with a knowledge win and were in the finals. Knowing the importance of the task in front of them, the Tigers started slowly and the Panthers were very competitive. Some poor shooting for goal from inside 50 in the first half was frustrating for Glenelg coach Adam Blakely, as the Tigers only led by 25 points at the long break. They edged away a little more in the third quarter to build a match-winning 46-point lead by three-quarter time. Coach Blakely praised the efforts of his wingmen Scott Spriggs and Johnny Wilson, who provided plenty of run and carry into the forward line. Spriggs amassed 31 possessions, 11 marks, 7 inside 50s and finished off with 3 goals, while Wilson had 31 disposals, 4 tackles, 8 clearances and 8 inside 50s. Likewise, Corey Gregson, an under-16 player from Sacred Heart College, playing as an inside midfielder, was impressive, with 17 disposals, 7 inside 50s and 3 goals. For the Panthers, pint-sized rover Caleb Daniel continues to be in the middle of the action, racking up 28 possessions, 6 tackles and 9 clearances. Max Duncan was prominent playing across half-back, gathering 21 disposals, 4 clearances and a very impressive 11 rebound 50s. The Tigers slammed on 6 goals in the final quarter to book a finals berth, running out winners by a comfortable margin of 75 points. Bottom place Central District, coming off a bye, made the journey to Prospect Oval with not a lot to play for other than pride. Likewise, North Adelaide was determined to win and finish off the season on a high note. Bulldogs coach David Harvey has tried 55 players throughout the season, and he was pleased with the competitive spirit of his young side in the first half. However, the Roosters powered away after half-time. Their superior skill and ball movement really paid a dividend. For North, Riley Hayes, playing in the midfield and across half-back, was very clean with the footy and used it well, collecting 29 disposals, 6 clearances, 5 inside 50s and a goal. Jared Coffey provided a target at full forward with 18 possessions, 11 marks and 6 goals. State under-16 player Oleg Markov made the most of his opportunities across half-forward, finishing with 4 goals. For the Bulldogs, state under-18 player Travis Schiller produced an outstanding performance in a losing side. Playing in the centre and out of a forward pocket, he amassed 43 disposals, 11 marks, 4 tackles, 13 clearances, 8 inside 50s and a goal. Ben Cummings has been a regular reserves player and only in his second under-18 game this season showed the benefit of competing at the next level. Playing as a ruck rover, he had 17 disposals, 5 marks, 5 tackles and 6 clearances. North Adelaide missed playing finals by just half a game and had to take solace in a comprehensive 75-point victory over Central District. The match of the round got underway on Sunday at Richmond Oval, with the winner securing the double chance. West Adelaide went into this vital clash under strength as injuries in higher grades saw a number of first-pick players promoted. The Eagles have been flying over the last month, with victories over ladder leaders Sturt and Norwood. The return of their college players means they are now at full strength and playing a consistent brand of team-oriented football at the right end of the season. After an arm wrestle in the first quarter, the Eagles blew the game apart with a 7-goal second quarter and never looked back. Tom Schwarz returned from the reserves and really had a day out in the midfield, racking up 39 possessions, 8 marks and 10 clearances. Luke Dunstan returned from injury to further bolster an already dynamic midfield, gathering 34 possessions and an incredible 12 inside 50s. On-baller Matthew McDonough has been in scintillating form in recent weeks with another 30-plus disposals, 6 clearances, and when moved up forward for a period in the second half, managed to bag 3 goals. For the Bloods, coach Jared Mears was pleased with the performance of AIS scholarship recipient Jesse Watchman, who made the most of his limited opportunities at full forward and finished with 3 goals. Nick Favretto continued on with his good form and worked hard for his 23 possessions, 7 marks and 4 clearances. After having spent most of the season in the top 3, West now face up to Glenelg next week in a cutthroat elimination final, whilst the Eagles will play Sturt in the qualifying final following an emphatic 65-point victory over the Bloods.